Hello, this is Teresa and welcome to my channel. Say hello to Ephy. Today's video is an introduction to Ephy and to do a flip through of my, let me see if I can say it, the femur, I was practicing it in my head and I can't say it yet. It's the Femur Ember, 2023. So, whoops, I have my volume on. Okay, that's taken care of. I always forget to do that. So, let's see. Now, he's cut off on that screen, but he's not cut off on my other screen. So, let's see if we can make it so that you can see all of him. Just letting YouTube catch up to me. But this is a 49 Dragonflies event. I guess it's called a collaboration because there are different people that will be collaborating for this particular event, and Ephy's head is still cut off. That's weird, and I don't see it cut off. On my screen. I wonder if I just don't want Ephy's head to be cut off. Let me try. Okay, if I make the screen bigger, then you can see it. Okay, now I'm not worried about it anymore. So, Ephy is removable. This is something I've never done before. So this is kind of like, I mean, junk journaling is playing in itself, but man, this is just taking it to new limits. So, Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and her cohort, who she works with, Louise, both did pillows. Barbara did a pillow that was like in this shape, so she probably printed this digital on fabric. And then Louise did a square pillow that she stuffed, and I did a paper pillow. So I've got Kleenex in here that I stuffed this with, and then I sewed it together. I sewed the whole thing when I first got started. I went, whoa, wait a minute, you got to stuff it. So I had to take some of the stitches out and put the Kleenex in, and then put the stitches back on, and then after I was done, I was like, okay, what am I going to do with this little guy? Now, when I'm crafting, I can put him right here, and he can just be my little crafting buddy. Never did that before. I'm 62 years old. Can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth. But it is what it is, and I'm going for it for the whole challenge, and I think it's kind of fun. I've seen other things with YouTubers, you know. Pam has her dog talking on YouTube, so if I've got a little Ephy buddy, then that didn't sound right. A little crafting buddy, then we're all good. So first I was like, I'll put it in a pocket inside of my journal, and it did seem to fit flat enough, and it was okay. But I was like, you know, working with the crafty buddy is like a first thing you want to do, so he really needs to be right out front there. So I've been wanting to do a fun little thing with a paper clip and a banner, and I hadn't done any of those yet, and I may decorate this a little bit more, but this is the basics. And now I can take my little guy and I can put him on this paper clip, and it's just so nice how it hangs there on my journal. Okay, so then for this journal, it has a fabric cover, and this is fabric that I got from Rachel at Roxy Creations. This is lace that I got from Taperology. Both sides of the fabric So this is from her hemp package, and this is the other package, I think. Now, I'm not the best of sewers, so my fabric journals aren't going to look perfect, but that's okay. I don't think junk journaling should look perfect. I believe I got this little piece of fabric from Pam at the Paper Outpost. I bought her fabric bundle. So then I just sewed some elastic onto this little piece and glued it onto my cover. I actually sewed all of it and then glued the rest. And then I've got this little button. I got this selection of buttons from Amazon, and I used my wax thread to sew that on. Glue on my fingers bothering me. And so that's it. And then I've got a little Ephy name tag. And of course, Ephy is short for ephemera. And he's my ephemera buddy. I use the papers from the collection to line the inside. And the padding for this journal is from an Amazon mailer. And again, you know, it's really hard to make a journal with the plastic Amazon mailers. Note to self, don't do that again. But yeah, so I've got my pockets and things placed where I want them pretty much. And then I have just some spare parts here. I have a writing board right here that is laminated. I should have put it on cardstock and then laminated it, but I didn't, so it is what it is. At the back here I have a big pocket that has my ephemera folio, planning folio, and it's held with this little closure here. This is from the the handmade paper from Taperology, and this little folder is part of the kit. And we have a prompt list here that's in this cute little pocket. I believe Louise was credited with making all of this. She made this nice digital here for the outside of the folio, and then she made all these little pieces to go in here. So I have one of the labels from the kit here on top of some more of that Taperology. And I already said this is the prompt list. I'll show you the prompt list. So it's 28 days of prompts, and it starts off with an opening. Then Barbara put breaks in between. So there's a couple days of break here, a few days of break here, a few days of break here, and a few days of break here. For people to catch up was the intention of that. I'll have 4 days of break there because I'm going to skip anything that has to do with Halloween. So in this pocket I have a coin envelope that I made from some scrap paper, and it just happened to have the other side had printing from another collaboration that I'm going to take part in December, and that is the Tracy Fox what is it, Advent 2023, something like that. But inside of here are some of those little small pieces that were a part of this folio kit. So I've got that in my coin envelope. And then I did a couple things for note taking. I made a little notepad here, very basic. And by the way, I hope everybody's having a happy Thanksgiving. If you're not in the US or in a place that celebrates Thanksgiving, I still hope you're having a happy Thanksgiving, which is today. So having a happy today. This is just, I tea-dyed some planner pages. This is where these came from. So this one I tore up into sections, and it's from a Cirque binder planner. I love these edges. And so on this side was a task list, and on this side was like, actually this was a shopping list and this is a menu list. So I just tore off the shopping list part, and then my list is to, so far, my notes for things to remember that I want to do for this is to create the Ephy Craft Buddy. I did a writing board. I like to put a wax seal on the front of my journals, so I'm still thinking about doing that. I created the planning folio, and I wanted to do a waterfall belly band. I wanted to make sure I remember to use my faux rust elements. I'm getting ready to start experimenting with spice crafting. So I'm going to do that with paprika. And you'll see what that is in a future video. And then I'm still thinking about adding some charms here. I haven't cut this off yet because I haven't decided yet whether I want to put some charms on there or not. So that's still a work in progress. Okay. So I'll put that away. And then put my coin envelope back in here. And on the back of here, it's got the date 2023. I'm glad I did this on cardstock. I've been getting really bad. Well, I wouldn't say bad, but actually, did I do cardstock or did I just glue paper on? I think I glued paper on cardstock. Yep, I did. And so I didn't print it on cardstock. Probably wouldn't have been as vibrant if I would have printed it on, because I usually, well, I a lot of times use very vanilla cardstock from Stampin' Up, but I also have Whisper White, or I think it's called Basic White now. Towards the back of my journal, this is a little pocket, and in here I just have some tags ready and waiting for me. I think I'll set those right there. Actually no, because that's technically ephemera, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put some pockets together so that I'm ready to, and you know, while pockets are technically ephemera, I'm not going to decorate them or do anything like that. They're just going to be in there so that the journal is functional. So here we've got a big pocket, and it was in the kit, but the journal that I made isn't big enough to accommodate this pocket. So I am going to turn it this way because that is my only option. Okay, I am inking everything except for the pages pretty much, unless I forget in this journal. So I'm going to do this video, and then by the time the video is over, it'll be just about time to go to dinner. We're going to go to Golden Corral for dinner tonight. Oh, looks like I already inked that. Very, very good. I think I actually inked everything, but I'll see. And after dinner, we're going to Golden Corral because my husband just got new dentures. About almost 2 weeks ago. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. Whoops, got glue in the wrong place. And he's still getting used to them, so he can't eat just anything. He's still eating more soft foods than not. He's looking forward to that time when they're all healed, his gums are all healed, and his dentures are adjusted right so that he can have his first steak with his new dentures. He's been looking forward to that. Looks like it did ink everything. Some of these writing pages have like words on them, and I printed them upside down, so I'm going to have to be thoughtful of that. I'm going to try and hide that little boo-boo. This is going to be a belly band. So, oh yeah, so after dinner, we're going to go to a movie. We're going to go see that Napoleon movie that comes out on Thanksgiving. So that should be interesting. We looked at the trailer and it looked like something we would enjoy. See, this is upside down. There's a little number there. But I didn't have anything planned for this page, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. This one is upside down, and this pocket will help to hide that a bit. So yeah, I've been crafting all day, finishing up this journals, and so that it would be ready for December 1. I'm going to take a little break. I'm from work, so I'm not working today, and I'm not going to work tomorrow. I just met with a new client yesterday, so that was fun. Good way to end the week, and I should be getting her onboarded in a couple weeks. So that's exciting. It's always exciting for me. And I do property management, trust accounting, so, and I have my own business, so that's what I mean by saying that. I met with a new client and I'll be onboarding her in a couple weeks. So let's put this pocket on. Yep, looks like I inked everything. This is going to go on this lovely mulberry paper. And if I hope I have more of this, because this particular color would actually go very well with the other collaboration that I'm going to participate in. And so what I mean by me participating is just that, you know, I'm going to be one of the ones who are watching, and am going to be joining in on my own YouTube channel. So I hope to, my goal is to have a post every day for this collaboration. I did it for Junk Journal January. May have missed 1 or 2 days. So I'm pretty sure I can do it again. The only thing is I'm doing 2 collaborations. I'm going to be doing the Tracy Fox one and the 49 Dragonflies. So that will be a new experience for me. Wish me luck. Pretty excited that when I logged in today, I noticed that I now have 225 subscribers. So that's a nice number. It's half. No, that's not half. Okay, another 25 and I'll have half of 500. That will be another exciting milestone. So thank you very much for you folks that have subscribed, and for those of you who support my channel by, I'm going to leave this one, I'm not really sure what I want to do with that, by watching. Let's see. This needs inked. that one is on there. That one has some more stuff for when we're ready to rock and roll. This one I've already planned that I'm going to make a little postcard with it. I've got a cute little stamp that I'm going to use. I'll put some tea-dyed paper on the back and stamp it with my postcard stamps, and that'll be cute. This is just a pocket that I made with book page from my glue book that I've used up now. I feel like something looks weird here. Okay, is this where I wanted to do this? Yep, there's room. Just wasn't sure if that was too narrow. I had fun with this page. I need to seal that washi tape down. I kind of did the tab technique. I haven't done a full tab journal yet. That's on my list of journals to do. But the next one I'm going to do is kind of like an accordion idea book. So you've got, you know, a tab here, and then this flips, and a tab here and a tab here. So that concept. These colors are so beautiful. I've never done a mushroom journal before, so that was a fun thing for me. Darn, I'm getting a tickle. I hope I don't choke and sputter too much. I knew just as I was turning the, you know, starting the recording, that I had the second thought that, oh, I should have a drink, but nope, I didn't think of that soon enough. So when I'm journaling, I try to stay relatively straight. I don't like white around the edges, so I don't always have to ink. But if I don't ink, I say in my head the whole time I'm cutting, no white, because I don't like to have white. So I'm just going to leave that there. This is just one of the ephemera pieces from the kit. And this is in here as a pocket, but I could also take a piece of paper and glue it onto there and extend it out. Which maybe might be a good idea because my writing board doesn't really fit anywhere very good. So I could take a piece of paper, extend it out far enough so that I can do a pocket that my writing board will fit in. That's a good idea. This one is upside down, but it doesn't have any letters, so it's not real obvious. So that doesn't really bother me. Hush up, Abraham. I have named the chickens. So Abraham's wife, she has 2 babies, is Sarah. And then there's a couple of other chickens that I've seen him go off with. And so I've named the bigger one that he seems to be around the most Hagar. Hagar's his concubine. So these are all Bible stories. So they're legit. And I believe Hagar is a S word, where she's from. Like, not Ethiopia, Samaritan. Anyways, I think she's in reality from the geographical location that she is. I believe she's darker, so maybe black. And the chicken is black. And of course, you know, Abraham and Sarah would be Middle Eastern. So they would be, you know, brownish. They'd be darker. So, not always, but it's kind of a stereotype that would be the case if you were watching it on movies or something. So, and of course, most chickens, well, chickens are either usually brown or black, or I don't know, maybe some are kind of red, which is really exciting about the other collaboration that I'm doing. It has a lot of chickens in it. I think it's fun. See, these chickens here are free range, and there are some other ones like, oh man, I thought I was gonna not puffins, but like the ones that have fluffy feet and stuff like that. There's, whoops, nope, too late. That's Art Glitter Blue. It's not gonna adjust. Anyways, there's definitely some different species of the chickens around here, and I wanted to keep that paper clip. That's why I had the cute paper clip on it. You know, Abraham needs shot. He does. We do shoot him once in a while because we get tired of him crowing right in our front, I'll say front yard, right in front of our RV. And so you may say, shot? What do you mean, shot? Well, we have a water gun, and he gets shot. And he goes away and quits his silly crowing right in front of our trailer. I'm going to put a little bit more glue here. So, and then we have another surprise for the stray cat that kind of looks like a feral cat that I believe has killed 2 of Sarah's babies. She had 4 and now she has 2. And the other day we saw him trying to go for the other 2, and my husband chased him off, but we've got another surprise for him if we catch him trying to go after that chicken again. We don't, you know, we wouldn't bother him if he wouldn't bother the chickens, and I don't mean just bother them, I mean kill them. So no killing babies around me. I'm not a big animal person, but I do love babies. I'm just trying to figure out why I have that there. This is a pocket, and it's a side pocket. However, I don't seem to be able to open it. Oh yes, it is. It's actually more than a side pocket. It's like a side tuck pocket. And I think I'm gonna maybe tab that one in too. Maybe I'll trim it a little bit more. However, I like this right here, so I'm hesitant to do that. So I'm just gonna leave that there because I want to think about that a little bit more. Leaving some options open. So then we've got the folio right here, and we've got the pocket right here. So I counted 28. Well, there was 28 spaces, less 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, from 28 is 17. So let's at least make sure we got enough space for 17 pieces of ephemera. One, something could be clipped onto there. 2, 3, 4, clip, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 'Could have more there, 20. I think I'm going to clip that. Well, this is just holding on. Well, phooey, this side needed a little touch up too. This is holding on to some of my smaller pieces. Let me just hold that down for a little bit. So yes, it appears that I have plenty of places, because there's more here. Yep, I have plenty of places for each day of ephemera. So one of these is going to be a belly band with a waterfall, and yeah, just going to be some fun stuff. I was practicing my, so what's kind of neat about the way I did this is that it's really hard for me to design and do at the same time, so I don't know what I was planning with this, but finally I just decided, okay, this can kind of be like a divider. I can close this wherever I like, and then close the whole book, and then sew it up. So this has a kind of interesting look to it. It's kind of messy, but it's fun. I'm having fun with it. And then I take Ephy after I seal up my glue bottle. Whoops, I've got some extra pieces to put back in there. Got those, and I actually, oh, and my board. Now I've got everything in there. And then I just take this, and I colored this paperclip gold. It didn't do a real good job, but that's okay. It's junk journaling. I don't want it to be perfect. This is really difficult for me to do with the trimmers, but you know, sometimes nice looking stuff takes a little bit of work. Yeah, that gold is still tacky, so I don't know if it's going to stay on there or not. But I'm very happy with this overall. Oh, and so the next thing I was going to say is that after I get my glue bottle closed up, is that I was practicing my origami envelopes. So these will be cute as part of the ephemera making process once I get started. So as long as you've got a square, the directions encourage a 6x6 square. That's what this one was made with, and I made it with a sheet of comic book that my husband got me for my birthday in August. And so that's what size it comes out to, 6x6. This is probably 3 3/4 or something like that. And then one of these is 3 inches, and the other one is like 3 1/4 inches. I think this is the 3-inch one. So that's not really half, but comes out more tiny. I'm pretty sure I didn't go less than 3 inches. Maybe I did. But they're so cute, and this is like a little beak here that holds the lid in, the flap. So this is a functional envelope, and while this will fly out, you could glue that, and then this would be your pocket right here. So I'm actually going to glue that. You don't have to glue them. That's why I didn't glue any of. Oh, I did glue one. But if you glue it, and if you glue it right, then you could actually have 2 pockets. You'd have a pocket here, and then you could have a pocket here. But, well, kind of did glue the bottom when I glued. No, I didn't glue the bottom. So if you glued the bottom, then you could have 2 pockets. But you do have 2 pockets in this respect. The bottom is sealed there. Yeah. So if I glued right here, then I could have 2 pockets. And I just think these are so cute. And there, sits much nicer that way too. So there's the origami envelopes, and they will be, this one will go cute with the Tracy Fox. And I will demonstrate that, or talk more about that, probably this weekend, because I'm still planning as to whether I'm going to do an accordion journal idea book type thing, and then I'm going to do either a paper bag cover or a chipboard cover. I haven't decided which. Yeah, one or the other. So I have to go to Hobby Lobby after the holiday when the store is back open again. So it'd have to be Saturday because Hobby Lobby isn't open on Sundays. Yeah. So that's my plan, and I think that's all I've got to share with you right now. I hope that you enjoyed my little creation, and none of these ideas are originally mine, but I sure did have a lot of fun with it, and I hope you'll be staying tuned. Hit that little bell so that when I have new videos come out, you'll be aware of them, and you'll be able to follow along on my 2 collaborations that I'm participating in as a viewer, and then gonna post it on my channel. I don't really know how to say that because I don't want it to sound like I'm one of the collaborators. I'm a participant. I'm a participant who will publish to her channel. Yeah, that's closer. It's the simple things sometimes that trip me up. Well, I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good holiday. And I hope that you will join me in my next video. Take care. Oh, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you liked anything about this video. Hit the thumbs up if you like Ephy. How about that? So, if I've got 15 viewers, I hope I have 15 thumbs up, because to me, Ephy is a baby, and I love all baby animals. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.